Well, hello guys, welcome back. No, I didn't join a strange cult. Let me tell you what happened. It's gonna be 2 days tonight that I was up in bed, not last night but the night before. And I was reading The Hobbit, and I don't know how in the hell I did it, but I bumped myself in the right eye with the damn book. And I'm at the age where I take my glasses off to read, so I got really banged in the eye. And not like terribly hard. It's not like my hand went forward at full speed. And it hurt, and I was curled up in a little tiny ball. And I didn't even think to call the emergency room, because I'm like, this is totally, I didn't even think to call the emergency room. I just thought a doctor's on it. And I thought, well, I'll see how it is in the morning. I'll give it time. Usually you bump your eye, it's cranky for a couple hours, but it gets better. I got up in the morning and it really didn't seem very much better, and it looked terrible. But I looked up online. Um, and I don't have double vision, and I'm like, wasn't getting migraines. There wasn't blood coming out of the eye or anything. And I was like, okay, I think I'll be okay. And this is a long, boring story, but where it's going somewhere. And I was a little worried because nobody wants to lose an eye over, stupidity or being embarrassed. And so I walked myself up to the local ambulance. And I go in there, and there's somebody asleep on the couch. And I thought, well, I managed to walk up here. And I made it up here. I'm probably okay. It doesn't look great in the mirror, but I'm probably okay. I walked home. And it was still bothering me. So a couple hours later, I describe my to the dispatcher what I did, and she says, yeah, you probably got some dust in there and some eye trauma, and she said, it's gonna take a while, and I've been doing stuff like compresses and that. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not like the vision got affected or anything, but no, it's like, it's at the stage where it's cranky. And it has decided it's sensitive to light. I am normally photosensitive, but since this eye had a trauma, it's like I'm sensitive to light today. That's my new game. At least it's open. And most of yesterday, it was like it would be open for 15 minutes or half hour or something. I could watch a little YouTube, but I really couldn't. So at least today, it's like it's mostly open. It does feel a little dry and irritated. I did skip my sinus medication yesterday. I took it today. I'm trying off and on to see if it speeds up the healing. And I tried a tea bag today, and it was like, oh, hell no, we're not doing this anymore. You're not putting anything on me anymore. Get away from me. But the hat, which, I normally wear because I'm photosensitive, helps. And these wraparound glasses. I used to be so extremely photosensitive that I had to wear these all the time. So I kept them. I actually had given them to the Bear and Sandy, and I've been hearing like, you take those, Sheer, and you wear those because you need them now. Now you know what it's like for me to be out in the sunlight. And I'm like, no, this damn world's so bright. And you notice I don't have any lights on. But right now my eyes like extremely photosensitive, like my eyes were like, say, a decade ago or so. So I'm going to be wearing the sunglasses until it wears off. And I told my friend, and I said, I was so embarrassed. And I said, I didn't even think of going to the emergency room. I said, I can see out of it. I don't have double vision. It's a son of a bitch telling you if you hurt yourself, if you normally have low vision, because you're like, is it any worse? Is it better? Because I don't normally run around the house closing one eye and doing this and seeing if I can see out of the other eye. I don't normally do that. I know this is my weaker eye to begin with. So, it's like it was hard to tell, but it doesn't seem like any damage occurred. It's just, it's sore and it's going to be cranky for a couple of days. Which leads me to working with the gods. I was thinking about, I know all these gods. And no god was coming down and snapping their fingers and just healing it and taking the pain away. I have had that happen in the past. I've like gotten like sick from something, and then like 2 hours later I'm better. I get really sick, and then a couple hours later I'm better. The gods have been pretty generous, but this is one of those things where they're like, no, it's just going to take time. If somebody could have snapped their fingers, they would have, because you have been milking this for all it's worth. Not that they're not sympathetic that I'm in pain and that's sensitive, but really. But I figured if I was going to go around the road with one eye, because I was sure my eye was going to fall out or something else equally dreadful, because we all know I don't deal well with pain. I don't deal well with setbacks. I decided I was going to have all the gods. And I've just been working the last 2 days like crazy to make sure all the lines of communication are open, and just trying to tear down a lot of metaphysical, so to speak, walls. And, the funny thing is, after I've been doing all that work, I'm still defaulting to, say, just Loki or Odin or something, because I normally talk to just one or two at a time. I'm not like, usually 20 gods. Sometimes it feels like that, but usually not. I said, I just want to have my options open. I said, I think all those options should be open for everyone, not just me, but for everyone. I said, I think we humans do a lot of mischief to ourselves because we start to put blinders on and we say, okay, I can't have this and I can't have that and I can't have this because somebody else isn't going to approve. Well, who cares really if they approve or not? At the end of the day, I think, once we go on into the next life, we are the ones that have to answer for how we interacted with the gods. And are they understanding if we restricted ourselves out of fear or something? Yeah, they are. But at the same time, even if you believe in reincarnation, you're only going to experience this life one time. And, why not let yourself have every possibility out there? Now, I may totally change my mind in 24 hours. We've noticed I tend to do that, but I just wanted the possibilities open. Now, that didn't mean that once I opened up all those possibilities that instant healing happened. Obviously not. But I thought about it, and I thought, miracles do happen. Healing miracles do happen, but at the same time, there are hospitals filled with people that would very much like for an angel or a saint or a god or goddess to come down and snap their fingers. And for some people, it happens really fast and they heal really fast. And for some people, it takes longer. It's all very individualistic thing. And it's in how well you treat yourself. At first, I did not want to really baby this eye. I figured, oh, it'll be okay. But it's amazing how such a small part of your body can make you start to adjust your whole life around it. So everything I've been doing up to the limitations of how the eye feels. And if it wants me to sit like this for the rest of my life with a hat on and eyeglasses on, I will. It'll probably be okay, fully okay in a couple of days. But for right now, I'm grateful I can see out of it, and I'm grateful it's mostly open. And, it's open, but, like, it's kind of, like, dry and irritated, and it's telling me, you dumbass, why'd you hit me with a book? Well, I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, well, I'm angry at you. I told Loki, I said, that's kind of a metaphor for us as humans. We get hurt once, and it hurt really, really bad, right? And a lot of stuff got in there and irritated us. And we keep trying to open, and we keep trying to go back to functioning like we originally did, but it takes time. And it feels like every time we open up, nope, we close back down again, and we're not having anything to do with any of the gods or anything else or being happy or anything. I said, I've actually started talking to the eye because I have a lot of free time now. I'm not insane, but I have a lot of free time. And I said, yeah, you could be closed for the rest of my life. I really can't control that. I said, but, you might keep yourself from getting hurt again, because that's why the eye's closing. It's like, well, I can't trust you to take care of me, so I'm going to close down and not let anything in. I said, but you're also not getting to look at stuff. You're also not getting to see the good stuff in life. I said, I promise I will never be enough of a dumbass to be flat on my back reading a book again. I said, we will work something out that either I keep the glasses on and just start holding the books out really far, or I do more of my books on tape, or I do books on this computer. I said, we will work out something that I don't stab you again. I promise. I'm not that dumb. And look, he's been having fun. Look, he's been like, well, you just have the family's good grace. What do you think Odin has one eye for? He didn't sacrifice it. He just went bonk one day with his spear, and that's what he has. And I'm feeling amusement back here. I don't think Odin cares. But yeah, these will be on until the eye's like, okay, I'm not as photosensitive anymore, but, that is what it is. So I did not want to bail on you guys yesterday. I kept trying to drag myself to the computer. I seriously did, guys, but it would be like I could watch like 5 or 10 minutes of YouTube, and then it would be too much light in my eyes, and I had to quit. And like I watched a little YouTube today, and then it was too much light in my eyes, and I had to quit, and I had to go actually lay down. I'm not tired, but my eyes like, no, we're not doing anything right now. You're going and laying down. I'm at least getting some chores done. I got some dishes washed, and I'm waiting for my Amazon order to come. Not Amazon, Walmart grocery order to come in. But the eyes like, we're gonna go at my pace. So, yeah. So, if I'm a little sporadic, that's why. I'm going to hopefully hope this works. And you notice I have all the lights off and I'm wearing them indoors. So, yeah, the eye's a little photosensitive now. And the other eye joined in, too. It's like, hey, if he gets to be photosensitive and blind and shut, I think I'm going to help. So, yeah, the brothers are banding together. I know that's really random, and probably everybody that just joined just done so, but I figured I'd let you know. I'm not bailing on you guys on purpose. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if it's bad enough for me to not be online, you know it's pretty bad. And the funny thing is, I've injured that eye before decades ago. I did the same exact damn thing, actually. I bonked myself in the eye because I'm graceful like that. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. You know, you're gonna wait it out, and I'm going to obviously stick close to home, because the last thing I need to do is go out, even though it's a beautiful sunny day, and let all my allergies irritate it even more. I want to go out. I walked a little yesterday, but I'm going to try to take it easy today. So, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.